And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics Quest of Being's First Quest. I'm Nitro6003, and as you can see, there's a lock to get into level 8. Now, if you don't have an extra key from that earlier level that I showed you guys to save the key, then you're going to have to go all the way to level 9 first before coming here. So you're going to start by going to the right first, and here's a simple Patra, and there are more dangerous enemies in this place than Patras. So continuing on to the right, and you want to try to stay above the fireballs. And I guess now I'm stuck, so I'm gonna have to F6 back to the start. I don't think I've ever gotten stuck inside of there before, but that happens to all of us, I guess, every once in a while. Yeah, having the red ring is actually going to become not necessarily as good as you thought, because the enemies in this place are, I wouldn't say impossible, but they are harder. And here you have, oh, clock. Nice. Here you have Gibdos and bat robes and regular whiz robes, but as I think I just mentioned, they are not what's going to be your problem in this level. It's not these guys. And there's another key. You're going to be dealing with fire robes in about a minute and a half or so, and if that wasn't bad enough, you deal with mirror robes, and they are a pain in the butt. So we're going to go to this right key first, and I want to show off how to kill those guys pretty easily. Yeah, so that's a mirror robe. So you want to see how powerful his magic is? Yeah, it kills instantaneously a fire robe. Yeah, you don't want to let those beams hit you at all. You just don't. And this item here is Dim's Fire, and Dim's Fire is a Master Sword strength and kills everything it touches, essentially. And it'll give you basically free passes through some of these rooms here. And here you have more whiz robes, and I'm gonna get rid of these Stalfoses with the swords first. Oh, clock, good. Alright, so this item here, you probably are guessing that this is a fire level, essentially. Dim's Fire, that's the fire boomerang. And you get other things that give you fire capabilities, such as the magic book. There is a magic key in this quest, but you can't get it, and it's kind of deceiving to explain it like that, but there's no way to get it unless you break the game, so to speak, and actually go into the quest file and change the blocks. That's the only way to get it, but it is actually not needed. And just continue using Dim's Fire in here. It'll make your life so much easier. Don't worry about the couple of bats that this guy is gonna deal with, because you just use Dim's Fire and it will kill everything it touches. So continuing on up here, and first you want to go to the right, and here you have more mirror robes, and this is a real pain in the butt. So just kind of let the mirrors do the work for you, and you stay in the doorway where it's safer, and let the mirror robes kind of get killed by that one magic that I spit out, and you just kind of sit and wait, rather than just trying to go after these guys individually. Just let them get killed by the magic, the one blast of the magic wand that I used, and it'll take some time, but it's better than going after 3 mirror robes by yourself. It will eventually kill them. It just takes time, because I think it's like white sword strength, and these guys have a ton of health. So you kind of have to let these things go to work for you. And I would say try to put another one out there, but it makes it more dangerous for you to get out of here. And eventually they will die. There's one. So that's just one of them. And remember, they're also firing at you too. So like I said, it takes a lot more hits than using their own magic against them. But again, this is a safer method. Much safer method. And once there's like one left, you can kind of increase the fire, so to speak. I mean, it gets really, really crazy. And that's 4 hearts of damage with the red ring. Come on, die, please. All right, now just go through. Yeah, it's not pleasant, but it is what it is. We have killed them for now. Trust me, they will make another appearance. And Moldorms that you can also kill with Dim's Fire. Like I said, Dim's Fire is going to be your favorite weapon at the end of this quest. Too bad you don't keep it from between the two versions of this. Between the first and second quest that he made. And then once he's dead, you can concentrate on the other Wizrobe here. Yeah, useless money. So just continue on down. And you don't have to... I mean, again, just kind of sit in one place and let them kill themselves with their own magic. You're going to love the Mirror Shield. I mean, just imagine if the first quest had the Mirror Shield, how much easier it would be. And here you have a single Mirror Robe. So first I'm going to get rid of all these bats. Then I'm going to use my potion so I don't die. Because one shot with that blast of his would kill me. Yeah, see, that would have killed me. I thought it did 4 hearts of damage with the red ring, but you'll see how much easier it is to kill him with his own fire rather than yours, because his magic is stronger than yours, which doesn't exactly make it fair, but no one ever said Zelda was supposed to be fair. And yeah, you cannot harm them otherwise. You need to hit them with their own magic, and while he's teleporting around, you know, I'm stuck here trying to get him out. So yeah, while he's teleporting around, that's what makes this level hard. It's not hard per se, it's just hard because you have to wait around a lot for them to come down, because you can't do anything to them otherwise. And I think they're one of the most feared Wizrobes. It's actually much more feared than even Fire Robes are. Because Fire Robes you can stun with the boomerang. You can't stun this guy. So it doesn't work on Mirror Robes. And it doesn't work on Patras. And it obviously does not work on Ganon either. Come on. He's really teleporting around a lot more than he did in the practice runs I did of this. Come on. There we go. And you do need the magic book to continue. You can't get very far without it, unfortunately. And just leave these guys alone. You don't have to kill them again. Unless you really want to. But yeah. You can stun regular Wizrobes. And yeah, these guys will respawn. How nice of them. So here you have 5 fire robes, I believe. Oh dear. It's actually not a bad idea to use your fire boomerang against them. So, what you need the wand for and the book? To unlock that. And here you have just a bunch of Gibdos, and I want to show you just how powerful Dim's fire is on these guys as soon as I can get myself into this room here. So watch this, watch this. The only thing it won't kill is the Dark Knot. Other than that, it kills everything else. So Dim's fire doesn't help against Dark Knots, but it does help against everything else. And I don't believe, yeah, that's not a punchable block, but you do need to get the key. And by the way, Dim's fire does not help you against this block here. So, just to make things a little simpler, I'm gonna go back to the start really quick and just head straight up. And now you'll just see how easy this room is with both Dim's fire and the few upgrades we've gotten since then. Now, unfortunately, you can't stun the... I don't believe you could stun these guys, but again, it really doesn't matter at this point. You're really using Dim's fire to clear out all the bats, and then you're worrying about them. You know, just get them out of the way as fast as possible. I don't really like using F6 like that, but to speed things up just a tad, I don't mind, but I try not to use it abusively. And now we can finally kill everything in this room if we want. I mean, just think of how easy Zelda is with a fire boomerang. So continuing on up here. And just some normal whiz robes. And I think those are fires of some kind. So anyway, continuing on. This is a Death Knight. Also can be stunned by the boomerang. And luckily, here they ease you into him because you got more of them here. You just stick your sword out. They can't do it. They're more dangerous in open rooms than they are in rooms like this. But trust me, you will see them in open rooms, and you want to be able to use your sword and whatever else you can against them. Get the key. And we're pretty much almost done with this level. And then we have the long task of going to level 9. And we don't have to kill them again, so just go up. And yes, you can also stun Dark Knots with the fire boomerang. There's your compass. Now, I should have no keys left when this is over. And you were worried about Landmolas? This is what I think of Landmolas. Dead instantaneously. And look at all the refills that they're dropping. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think there were like 8, there were at least 2 or 3 fairies in there. Oh, there's your map. So, going this way first, you see that there's a 50 rupee thing there. I don't need that. So, we're just going to continue on this path here. And I'm not worried about the traps right now. So, this room here could be a pain. Because there's 2 statue shooters, and I would say get hit by the statue shooters before letting them do anything to you. Because remember, if you deflect one of their fireballs into the blue blocks, you can't open the door. And again, use Dim's fire to your advantage. Get rid of some of these bats faster. Yeah, I guess it's all kind of red enemies here. And what we're after now is the boss key. Oh yeah, blue lamolas, not a problem. 2 Dim's fires and it'll pretty much clear it out and leave you with 8 fairies. How many 5s there are I can't use. Now remember, you probably would be terrified of a room like this before. Not so with Dim's fire. Clear out all the junk. And again, just if it becomes too congested at any point, just use Dim's fire, clear out all the junk, all the bats, reset. It pretty much just resets the room for you without actually resetting, without you leaving the room and without you dying and wasting potions. And I think this is, yeah, there's only 3 of them left. Now there's only 2. And I'll again use Dim's fire, clear out the bats here. And now I only have 1 left, so get rid of him. And now there's only 1 bat left. And I'll use Dim's fire, because why not? And he didn't run into it. Okay. And this is where you find your boss key. So, making our way back. And believe it or not, the boss of this is not incredibly hard. Here, I'll just show you what happens if you... So, that it would create a block so you can't actually move those other blocks on. But now we just go up. And remember what I said? Dim's fire kills everything. And I already got a fairy. And now I can clear out this room at my leisure. And they do give you a free potion. So there's no excuse for you to not have a potion for the boss, which is a 3-headed fire Gleeok. And you can actually block his fire, actually, believe it or not. And anyway, potions are, what, 4 rupees, 5 rupees? And I don't know why I'm tanking him, but probably because I have the health to do it. And there's the final heart container of the game. And the final Triforce piece. We have made it. And now we make the long trek to level 9. And there really is no easy way to get there. So we're just gonna start making our way all the way to level 9. And then we'll call it apart right there. And I'm on my way to level 9. I'm going to explain how level 9 is going to work. It has multiple floors. So what we're going to do is get stuck in a maze for a minute. But what we're going to do is we're going to do the first floor at the very least. And then depending on how long it takes for me to take care of the first floor will depend on how much more of it I will do. Because it's I believe 3 floors total. But then it's not quite over after that. You have a what they call the escape. So you have to actually escape level 9. So it very well may be a 2-part level 9. But we'll have to see how long it takes me to get through level 9, the first floor. Because that's basically the entire level. Because after that, it gets easy. But it's getting through that first floor that is going to cause you the issues in that place. And by the way, you were worried about these guys? So just going straight, leave them alone. Yeah, I shouldn't have even bothered with them. They move too erratically. Oh yeah, Lionels? No problem there. Just destroy. Yeah, you're gonna love Dim's fire when, and then when you lose it, you're like, ah, how did I lose such a great item? Yeah, you're gonna lose it. It's not something you keep from quest to quest. And it's up to the individual quest maker if they want to put it in, if it takes magic, if it takes, I guess it could take rupees. And this is level 9. All right, so join me next time as we take out at least the first floor of level 9. We'll see what else we can do from there. I'm Nitro6003, and I'll see you guys all next time.